Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, guys, we are back. It is a little bit of an odd day. I normally don't stream on Thanksgiving, which was yesterday, because I stream on Thursdays, but Thanksgiving always falls on a Thursday. So normally I skip this week, but I decided I want to get this started. I want to get going with Gravity Circuit, so we're playing it. It's Black Friday, who cares? I don't think people really go out for Black Friday. We are playing Gravity Circuit as a request for Coolio. I was thinking about this game, thinking about replaying this game at some point. I played it early 2024. I played it the one time, loved it, and then told myself maybe I'll come back someday for like achievements and such. So that's kind of what we're back for. Although I actually already have kind of grinded out a lot of the achievements in preparation for this. So there's basically just one left to get. But before we hop into that, I do want to say, what was I going to say? There's like good news. There's good news and bad news. The good news is, hey, we're starting Gravity Circuit today finally. Been talking about it. The bad news, guys, the bad news is, because it's not Thursday and it's already Friday, I already ate my soup yesterday, my after stream soup, so I don't get to have that today. So I don't get to look forward to that after the stream. I know, it's devastating, but we must press on. As usual, I'm going to still be keeping this here for a while. I'll let you guys use this if my connection goes bad. We've been lucky the last two streams. We've had no internet issues. Fingers crossed we don't have any for this. But let's go ahead and kick up Gravity Circuit. For those who don't know, it's a Mega Man type of game. Very, very Mega Man inspired for sure. It plays a lot more, I feel like the Mega Man Zero series, which I only played some of Mega Man Zero. I never finished it. I do want to go back to that someday, maybe on stream. Maybe, who knows. But it's Mega Man with your fists where you punch shit. Instead of shooting things for the most part, you punch. So let's load up Gravity Circuit. It's true, I did get pot stickers, yes. I guess good news, bad news, and good news. I'll give it a sec to pick up on it. Okay, there we go. Alright. Thought the music would carry on. Does it just end like that? Okay. I could have sworn there's supposed to be music here in the menu. Alright, anyways. Oops. What is the back button? There we go. I will quickly just run through the tutorial just to be kind of complete. I expect this to take 2 streams. Should easily get it within 2. I think if I try to get in 1, I'd kind of have to rush as well as kind of go fast through the dialogue, and I don't want to have to do that. So, let's jump into the tutorial. Let me know if the sound is good. Or rather, let me know if the sound is not good. So for the purposes of this, I will be taking my time and reading through the dialogue, because there is a story to this. When I was doing the replay throughs of it, I was blasting through it, so I kind of forgot some of the details, but whatever, we'll go through this. Greetings, Gravity Circuit. That's just kind of who we're called. Welcome to the special circuit training program. Let's go over some basics to get you up to speed. It's been a while since your last mission. Feel free to warm up your servos and then proceed to the next room. The door is on the right. Basic movement, move and jump. Oops, well, there's sliding. Spoilers, there's sliding. You got wall slide, wall jump, grab ledges by holding a direction. So if you just kind of, you'll hang there. You got sliding, crouch. So you can actually outright crouch, and then you can slide. It goes not quite the same length as the Mega Man slide. Oh, maybe very close. Maybe slightly longer. You've got run. Now, I can't remember if I changed the mappings or if these were the defaults, but this is just kind of what I got used to. Because you need the other keys for stuff, I put my run on left bumper. It just kind of worked out for me. I think I had it on the right bumper at first, but it just wasn't working for my fingers. Because you've got a hook shot, so right trigger. You can use this to grapple around. You can swing on it. You can go up and down. Hook shot can also be used to damage enemies. It's kind of nice. You can use it as a weapon too. So you kind of want to like ninja your way around. That's what they want you to do with it, as well as actually fight enemies using it. While swinging, the hookshot can While swinging with the hookshot from certain platforms, you can press up to hoist yourself up. So like these platforms right here, if I attach to it, going up will automatically then just pop you up. You really only use that a handful of times. You don't use it much, but you know, it's there. Grabbing objects when hookshot hits an object, if you hold it, you'll grab, and then you can release it to throw. Enemies need to be stunned before they can be grabbed. So you can just kind of like mess around with this. I did not use this a whole lot, honestly, in my original playthrough, and I really realized you really gotta like actually get good at it because it's super useful, and you'll see later when we actually get to real enemies. Attacking. You can see you kind of punch. Your range is pretty short, but yeah, you get used to it. You got like punches and kicks, and you can kind of like combo a little bit. You got different directions, kind of like Smash Brothers. Base, upwards, down. Doesn't have forward B, but you know. Hit switches, get bitches. You use the throw mechanic a lot. Yeah, it's really good, actually. Now then, time for your specialty. With your power as the gravity circuit, you can harvest burst energy from objects and defeated foes. Burst energy is represented by orange particles like these. Each burst energy pickup will fulfill your burst energy gauge displayed underneath your health. When the gauge is full, you'll get one burst energy charge. Burst energy charges can be used to unleash powerful attacks by pressing Y. Holding a direction, or not holding a direction, will influence which burst technique you will perform. The result depends on your currently equipped burst techniques. For training purposes, you now have unlimited burst charges. Feel free to experiment with what you have. So I think can I like bring up my menu? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but... So, standard, facing down, kind of an uppercut. Here, let me get this out of the way here. That's like a grab and a slam. Forward, there's the flying strike. I don't know if I can actually make the menu come up. No, because it's just bringing this up. I think that's it. This concludes the training program. Well done. And the rest we'll find as we actually get to the... I was going to say the Hunter base, but this isn't Mega Man. But, I mean, the base. Go ahead and, for reasons, I'm going to start my save file here on Data 2. There's a speedrun mode you can toggle on, which is really nice. I like when game developers put this kind of stuff in their games. It allows you to basically just automatically skip all the dialogue. It's just the gameplay. It skips just all talking, unnecessary talking is just removed. When you beat the game, you unlock, I think, this circuit mode here. That's when you do it. So normal experience, and then health can be converted to burst energy. There's also a slight other thing that goes with this in that, but other than that, it's the same. There's actually like no real other major differences, barring one little thing. But we're just gonna do it on normal. And within that, you can choose easy, normal, or hard. I don't remember if you have hard unlocked straight away. We're just gonna do it on normal. Again, I don't remember if these game modifiers were originally available, but remixed level layouts, rude enemies, different behavior, double hazards deal double damage. Single credit, needs to be cleared deathless. No saves until game clear, death is permanent. Flip the world, walk on ceilings. I might have to mess around with some of these at some point, but we're just going to keep it standard fare the entire time. Nerd Circuit City, almost Alexander. Might as well be a guide. Remember Circuit City, guys? Many years ago, during a digging operation, a mysterious structure was unearthed. Dubbed the Ark, its purpose and origin were a mystery. But soon after its discovery, a terrible power emerged. Virus Army, an endless wave of merciless robots attacked our city. Outnumbered and unarmed, we were unable to stop the destructive march. However, we had 9 Guardians on our side, Guardian Corps. The power of circuits, they fought the invaders. The conflict was long and devastating. In the end, only one of our Guardians remained. But much like our city, he too had sustained great damage. We have tried to repair him to show him our gratitude. But even with our best efforts, he has remained offline ever since. Now, many years later, the virus army has re-emerged. Right now, we can only hope for a miracle. I like the Mega Man type of opening with the city explosions. All it just needs is like a little thing about Wily. No! Can I show? Okay. Let's come back to this, actually. I'll look more at this later when it actually means something more. We get something for those slots. For now, let's just get into their busted. Now, at some points, I will try to slow down maybe a little bit, but for the most part, I'm just gonna kind of fly through and just beat shit up, because this game is fun when you get good at it and you can keep the flow moving, keep moving fast. I'm always holding the run button if I can help it. You see when some enemies die, they'll drop these chips and they have like labels for them. We'll talk more about them later. This is what a health pickup looks like. Yeah, the intro, the music in this game is really good. And I'll talk more about that when we actually get to see the credits for it, because I'll have something to mention about that. But yes, the music in this game is awesome. Like, this game has a lot going for it. It looks good. It controls good. It sounds good. Story is fine, you know, whatever. It's not the major point of it. So checkpoints, if you just pass by, you get it as a checkpoint. But you can spend your money to get health. I'll just go ahead and show it here. It'll refill your health entirely, but you can see the price goes up. Not by enough to really matter if you're farming up money. Like, you don't really have to, like, farm super hard. I'm just going to get all the money I can along the way, but it's nice that it's available, even if you have to pay for it. Ah, you have my thanks, gravity servants. I was close to getting scrapped there by those Virus Army ruffians. Virus Army. Where are they coming from? That, I cannot tell. Perhaps if you head onward, towards the Guardian Corps at HQ. Maybe you can find some answers there. The HQ, huh? Guess it's worth a shot. Indeed. But before you go, can you hold still for a moment? New technique, Flying Strike. Manage your equipment by pressing start. That should help you with fighting the Virus Army off. Ah, many thanks, citizen. Should I talk like a superhero? Ah, many thanks, citizen. Don't mention it. Now, go. I'll catch up to you later. So he gave us our one and only burst technique right now, which got auto-assigned to every slot. I'm gonna take that off and only put it on the slot that I care about to have. Funny enough, this is the first one you get. You really only actually need this burst technique if you really like if you get used to the game. This one can honestly just carry you through. But I didn't use burst techniques enough for sure, and you'll kind of see why later when we get some of the chips. I'll explain why I wasn't really using burst techniques. But I definitely encourage you to experiment around with all the different ones you'll get. Find the ones you like, or find the ones that are just the most abusable. Yes, there is an achievement for never getting another burst technique. The achievement allows this one because it's forced upon you. Similarly, for the other chip type, there is an achievement for not getting any more of those, because that one will also get forced upon us. And it might sound kind of crazy, but it's totally viable. Like, you really can do it. It's harder, but you can do it. I mean, obviously, people have done it. I've done it. This guy's a really good example of why getting good at throwing is a good idea, because he's got a shield. He's, you know, he's the Joe guy. Chuck shit at his shield. Just make him drop that shit. Now, see, I could heal. Fuck that. I'm gonna save my money. You can get, I think, random health off of enemies and stuff, but don't count on it, you really don't get that much random health. You get plenty of these burst energies, you know, from killing stuff. But if you want health pickups, you're really going to be relying a lot more on the preset ones. And it's very easy to get, like, just trash and just take a ton of damage when you're first kind of playing this, getting used to it. I certainly did. Oops. These guys are annoying. I do kind of hate how some of the burst particles, like, I don't need it, but they're, like, just out of your reach sometimes, and ow. I can't really reach it otherwise. There we go. You get a decent amount of health for the health pickup. I think there's only one size, though. I don't think there's large and small, like Mega Man usually is. I won't always break all these for money, because you really don't, like, need to, but I'll do it for some. No, don't! Oh, look. What do we have here? Looks like everyone's favorite hero has awakened. Cable. Is that you? What's going on? Oh, you still remember your former comrades, huh? Former? Wait, what are you saying? I don't have time for this. I'll let them wrap things up here. Creon Conquest? No, but I do know of it. And they got run over. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to punch into him. Oh, I'm out of burst. Never mind. Make sure I grab that. We probably won't get every single chip for the enemies, because they don't always, like, bosses will always drop, but enemies, it's kind of like a random chance, or you have to, like, kill enough of them, and I'm just not going to bother grinding for all of that. Gravity circuit over here. So you can see at the end here, for every stage, even the intro, you get a score, which doesn't matter so much per se. It gets you money. Mission complete, of course. Clear time, you can see if I was under 4 minutes, I'd get more. Because I was a little over, I get 500 instead of like 1,000. Enemies, you want to kill at least 20. I killed 32, so I get like the full points. Damage taken, you don't want to take more than you want to stay 15 or under, so I went a little over, so I get some points. If your numbers are really off, you'll just get like none for it. I'm not going to worry about it so much. There's no achievements really tied to that, I don't think, at all. I don't think there was. Maybe there was, but like not many, if anything. Whew. It is so good to see you up and about, Gravity Circuit. Without your help, we surely would have been done for. And you are? Ah, where are my manners? I am Colonel, the commander of Guardian Corps. I like that his name is Colonel, computer thing, Colonel, okay, but also, it just makes me think of Colonel, you know, from X4. Or what's left of it, anyway. I see. But, if this is Guardian Corps HQ, why was Cable out to get you? I wish I could tell you. After the first conflict with the Virus Army, we only managed to recover your body. So, we assumed the other circuits had gone, well, offline. But now, with power circuits showing up at our door like this, it shakes my servos to their core. So he's like, they have like this circuit. I'm Gravity Circuit, but I'm also called Kai. Everybody has like a nickname, which you'll see them use like interchangeably. The Virus Army, how long has it been? I'm afraid it's been many, many years. Decades since the Virus Army first appeared, by my count. Your memory banks haven't gone cold, have they? Ah, That's unfortunate. I was hoping you could perhaps shed some light on the situation, but guess we'll have to do some digging ourselves. I will check in with our operators and see what we can find out. In the meantime, feel free to explore the base. It isn't what it used to be, but I hope you find some comfort in it. When you are ready, see me in the mission command upstairs. Kai is the name, Gravity Circuit is the title. Yeah, that would kind of be like the way to describe it. Now right now the base is pretty empty, but as we play, we'll get some more people in the base. Is it up to talk to people? Oh, it has gotten so awfully quiet in here. The HQ used to be bustling with a lot of activity, but I guess the virus army made everyone take cover and hide. I hope nobody has gotten hurt. Usually talking to these people, like the people in the base, then gets you their chip, or like interacting with them in some way. I don't think many characters will have anything extra to say if I talk twice. I might check kind of initially, but we'll see. Interesting. So what makes that mechanism tick is... I know I should give them like... I don't want to necessarily do voices for this. I'm tired. I could do like a super... Oh, beg your pardon. I didn't see you coming in. Hold on a moment, though. I don't think I recognize you. Who might you be? My databanks have been a fair bit unordered lately, so give me a moment there. Here. Red and orange, lightweight, square, shoulder pads, orange veins, gauntlets, bright gems, seemingly the palm emblem, creating menacing looks, seems to have been kept in a prison condition. These contributors match the other stuff. Ah! You must be Kai, the Gravity Circuit. Right. You have done your homework. But what is this place? A research unit? Oh yes, the Guardian Corps Data Archive, in fact. When the virus army attacked years ago, many of our records were destroyed. So, I have been piecing together whatever little still remains. I don't see any computers. How are you recording your findings? Oh, I'm glad you asked. We're using my latest innovation. Books. Books? Yes, books. They don't require power, and are just nice to hold. Even if it takes a little moment to find the passages I need from these pages. I like the emotion changes, like Kai's face. It's like, he's like... Even without dialogue, it does like a nice little thing to give them like some personality. It's just kind of fun. A small price to pay. Archiving everything is what matters. In fact, if you happen to find any data chips lying around, bring them to me. With a bit of effort, we can analyze their contents and add them to our records. I'll see what I can do. Much appreciated, Gravity Circuit. Now, if we talk to him again... Ah, it's you. Here's what we know so far. It'll show you all the chips that you've collected, but you have to pay to research it to unlock them. Now, we'll ultimately end up doing that. I'll have lots of extra money, but it's just like, really? I found the chip. Why do I have to pay you for this shit? Sometimes you may have to talk to someone twice to get the chip. Otherwise, you have to do something specific. Yeah, it's like most will give it to you just by talking once, but sometimes you may need to talk more than once, or like when you've finished with them, or for like the ones that give you like any kind of quest or whatever it may be. Maybe that's when it'll give you the chip. Yeah, so it'll vary slightly. Nerd. I thought about doing the voices, but I don't know. I always work myself to death doing that. Vaguely hero-like, but still kind of regular guy-ish. You give Kai All Might's voice in your head. Let's just unlock what we have here, just so you can kind of see. So, like, base enemy here. Research this data chip. Very well. Let's see here. Got it. Anything else you want me to take a crack at? Just pick a chip, and I'll research it in a jiffy. So, Virus Soldier. Common, fearless soldier equipped with an arm cannon. Very determined. Nothing important's going to be in here. But it's just kind of like, okay, you know what, it's something to collect, and it is an achievement to get them all. You have all the enemies, bosses, characters, and that's it. So, 45, 13, and 22. I'll come back to him more later. But for now, by talking to him the second time, now he gave me his chip. He gave me his chip to research about him. Like, please, tell me about yourself. Ah, our honored patient is awake, is he? That's a relief. And just in time, too. Although you didn't need to break our healing chamber to get out of here, I'm sure. And who might you be, Miss... Oh, no need for formalities, silly. I'm just a plain old nurse bot, helping here in the med bay. Just wanted to stop you, so I could give you this. Oh, I wonder if you can ignore talking to her then. Maybe you have to. Energy absorber. Ah, much appreciated, miss. Don't mention it. Should you need more of these, come see us. While repairing bots is our primary duty, we also research various chips. These chips range from passive bonuses to even giving you new abilities. We'd be honored to make more of them for our dear hero, but we would like to ask for your help in return. Alright, what can I do for you? What you heroes do best, of course, rescuing civilians. In all this ensuing chaos, there are many, many civilians in need of help. Just thinking about them getting hurt, it angers me so. Should you come across any, please send them over here to the HQ where it's safe. For each heroic rescue, we'll give you a rescue token. You can then use these tokens to research new chips. For a small fee, of course. Right. I'll see what I can do. Many thanks, our sneaky little patient. I'll come back to her later. As you can see here, this was the tank that we broke out of. And there's a chip actually behind it, but we can't get to it for now. What if I talk to you again? Welcome, welcome. Want to take a look at our stock? Now, I could look at the stock, but because I have no tokens, let's come back later when we can actually, like, care about it. And in the meantime, it auto-equips the first one you get here, Energy Absorber. Gain burst energy by attacking and overkilling enemies. Okay, that's good. I don't think we'll end up sticking with it, but it's good to have. Better than nothing. I'll talk to Colonel now. We can't get in here yet. Now, it's hard to tell. I did not know this until coming back to this game. There are actually rooms up there. You can see here, medical in the top left is over there. Mission is up here above me. Train is above. If you finagle your way up, you can get up here. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, I feel like without any extra abilities, like, you can just barely, like, get your ass up there. I beat the game not knowing this place freaking existed. See, kick-ass, right? So you didn't know. Now here, this is the boss refight area, and there are achievements tied to this. But we'll come back here later. But there is something useful over here. I say useful. I mean, it's nice to have. This is the training area. It has one of those bots that you can just kind of beat up on, so you can see it has its health up there, and it'll regen like in a sec. It should at least. Or maybe after I beat it up. Shows you how long it takes for you to hit the over limit. Like, what happens if I, like, break his health? Boom. So he's defeated. But then he either recovers or you have to leave the room for him to recover. Wait, where's this? See? I'm not the only one who didn't know. But over here, we have this, which we can't tell what this is for right now, but it'll come up later. And I'll point it out when it is relevant. How do you find these rooms? When going for the achievements. You kind of find out that, oh, these places exist. So it's up here, coolio. The clue is here. You can see at the top right, it says mission, which is the room to the right. Training area is top right. I feel like this should be more obvious because it's not. It's not obvious that you can stand on this or that you can even actually get up this corridor. Because look at my jump. It practically doesn't reach. Like, you have to, I can't even get it consistently. Yeah, so it's up there. It's not the end of the world if you don't know during the main course of the game. You really don't need to go up there, but it does exist. It does make me feel more accomplished. It actually shows now in my achievements. Alright, salutations, Gravity Circuit. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but our raiders are picking up virus army activity all around us. Fortunately, the activity around the HQ is low, thanks to you, but they are targeting some key areas, crippling our resources. We, or the city for that matter, won't last long if this keeps up. When Virus Army first appeared, they seemed chaotic and unorganized. How are they so well coordinated this time? The answer should be pretty obvious, don't you think? They are following the commands of those rebelling circuits. Huh? Who are you? Pardon my intrusion. I'm Nega. As in, call me Nega Man. Just a humble traveling bot. Very well. What was that you said? The virus army is taking orders from the rebel circuits? Indeed. These rebel circuits intend to strong-arm full control over the city. Or destroy it entirely, whichever happens first. Oh, we are doomed, aren't we? You, gravity circuits. What about you? What will you do? I will go after them. I don't understand why they are doing this. They must be stopped. That's a good answer. However, are you ready to do what it takes? I don't know, but I must give it a shot. Very well. Should you need any help honing your skills, feel free to seek me out. I can teach you an extra trick or two for a price. Now, if you'll excuse me. Please, call me Nigga. But please do so carefully. Oh, thank you for siding with us, Gravity Circuit. You have my eternal gratitude. Just call me Kai. Alright, Kai it is. Meanwhile, it seems like our operators have finished their analysis. Multiple circuit signals have been picked up, supporting Nega's claim. As much as I hate to say it, the others really have become rebel circuits. At this point, it's safe to assume they won't cooperate with us. So, unfortunately, most likely we'll have to take them out. I know. I'll do everything I can to protect the city. Thank you, Kai. Here are the mission locations with suspected rebel circuit activity. I almost want to go rebel scout. We'll come back. You know what? Here, before we activate that, let's go talk to Nega real quick because he should be here. Also, she randomly appeared now. Ah, it's you. Got any bits for my knowledge? Bits are the currency. So from him, we can buy other abilities. Now, we only have 4,600, so we can't buy too many. You'll see me use some burst techniques. I'm not going to show you every single technique. You want to see them all, play the game yourself. But we've got the Flying Strike, which is just like the charge forward. Rising Upper, perform a multi-hitting uppercut that flies up at an angle. Shoryuken, basically. Heavenly Pile Drive. Grab and pile drive an enemy after a short dash. That one's pretty good. Catch Interrupt. Interrupt an incoming attack and deliver a counter with a high knockback. I know in my original playthrough I did at least test each one, but I definitely found the ones that I would stick with, but I didn't burst a whole lot. So for now, I'm not going to buy any other ones. It's fine. I don't need any others, but let's talk to her because she's new. We got Prim. Nice meeting you here, Gravity Circuit. You're looking fine. Mostly scratch-free. Little sloppy, but I do see you are trying your best, like you heroes do. Right. Nice to meet you, Miss... Simple Prim will do, thank you. I'm a painter bot. Try my best to give these drab places some color. Or that's what I would like to do, anyway. I was out painting near the power plant before the virus army showed up. While I'm no stranger to putting weird subjects on canvases, I prefer to keep my oils within my body, rather than use them as paint. I had to leave my latest work behind, and slowly make my way back here to safety. What a sorry state of affairs, but... What was I painting? Surely you wonder. I guess? With all the arcing electricity and the generators buzzing around me, inspiration struck, and I just knew what to paint. A high voltage warning sign, of course. See, Kai even just goes, oh god. Picked one heck of a time to paint it, seeing that power circuit showed up. Then again, I suppose that painting works as a warning. Power circuit did always want to be left alone, after all. Right. That's unfortunate, isn't it? You've got that right. If you clear the area, maybe I can go back and retrieve my work. Right. But never mind that. Is that what I think it is? How wonderful. You have found yourself a pallet chip. Oh, I should have done this after I talked to her. Oh well. If you'd like, I could use its contents to give your armor a new coat of paint. Who knows? Maybe a change of colors might even inspire new abilities within you. Of course, these paints aren't cheap to mix, so I expect some compensation. What shall it be? Her dialogue might be slightly different if you didn't have the one, because you start off as Heroic Red, balanced red look that makes collecting burst energy more effective, elegantly iconic. Okay, decent standard one. Also, hey, Donut. We basically just got, like, the base story. Robots have gone maverick, and we gotta take them out. It's Mega Man. Blank, 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 blank. Fading Onyx was the one we picked up in the training area. A menacingly dark look that lowers your defenses. Not the brightest idea. I think it just straight up makes it worse. I think you take double damage, if I recall correctly. If you want a challenge, I'll just stick with my base color for now. Now we get her chip. I don't think anyone else has appeared in the base until we actually get some action done. So let's get back to the action. We did a lot of talking because there's a lot of setup initially. Let's get back to the actual core gameplay. Salutations, Kai. Here are the available missions. Now, this is a game that I do truly kind of feel like, unlike Mega Man, where you sometimes want to go, say, in like the boss order because you get their weapons, that's not really how this game works. So you kind of can go wherever you want, but based off of the stats, you might kind of have a more preferred order. And I'll show you here in a sec here. Hey, what's up, Cowboy? You'll give me double damage? Oh, baby. So if you look at the different bots here, it tells you the location, Steelworks, stop overheating. Yeah, okay. The junkyard, investigate activity. The important thing here is the threat level down in the bottom middle. You can see it's got two levels, the map and the POW, which is, I'm going to assume it's for like the boss. You don't get numbers, but you get bars. You can see that some just inherently are like made to be harder. They have like higher stats. They're a bigger threat. Because of that, and what I did for my original playthrough, I kind of just started working from the lower threat and work my way up. That's what I did. Having said that, if you know the game, there can be a reason to go out of order. For the purposes of this, let's start with just the simplest threat, because it just kind of makes the most sense. And you can also see on the right side there, it says 0 out of 8. That's the people to rescue. Now, I did have a problem with X5 and 6, how it got kind of crazy with some of the rescuing of the bots in some certain ways. This one, it is not annoying like that at all. You do want to try to rescue all of them, or at least enough of them to get your tokens, to get your stuff. So we'll just start in the ore mines for whichever one this guy is. Coolio went clockwise from the middle. So that one, then he went clockwise. Middle top. And you can, and maybe Coolio, maybe that's why it was harder. I don't know. It's because like this guy here, like, okay, he's got some high stats. His is pretty high too, but whatever. Let's just get into one. Nearby mines have been taken over by the virus army. They seem mostly passive, but our tremor sensors are also going off. Such sudden tremors are surely caused by a crash, one of the rebel circuits. The virus army we could eventually clear out on our own, but we would be powerless against Crash himself. So, go out there and put a stop to his drilling operations. Illegal operations, mind you. He never applied for a mining permit. Take on this mission. When you play, the closest one will be weaker first, from weakest to strongest. Very well. Prepare for transfer. Break circuit. He will break you. Now, there's a couple of things we're on the lookout for. Not only, always go to the left when you start a stage. There could always be like a little something for you. We're looking for people to rescue, 8 of them. You can see in the bottom right, the total count, 0 out of 64, but also the bar for the 8 people we're trying to rescue. They get collected in order based off of the stage layout. If I grab the first guy and then miss the second, when I grab the third guy, I'd have 1 and 3 lit up. It's helpful for letting you know, hey, you missed the guy somewhere in between the 2 you just rescued. And it gives you kind of an idea where in the stage you could then try to look, go back for, or redo the stage. I like that it does it actually in order. It helps make sure you're on track. So as long as I don't mess up, we should get them in order, if I don't miss any. But not only the 8 people, we are on the lookout for a couple of other pickups we can get, but I'll talk more about them when we actually come across them. For now, let's just kind of plow through the mines. Now, you will see, as we do multiple stages, There are only so many enemies in the game. There's a big roster of them, but you'll see some repeats. Like, these guys are like generic ones that appear in every stage, and then you'll have bots that are unique to there, which is good. You need to have that to give it some character, but you will see some bots a lot more than others. Like the shield guys, like them, they're everywhere. Hold up. Friendsgiving is done. Oh, you're doing your Friendsgiving, bro. Got it. TLDR, bro. Feeling some interesting about this game. What the fuck? Alright, it's a Mega Man Zero kind of game. So if you like Mega Man's, that's Mega Man Zero. You'll probably like this. It's Mega Man Zero, but punching with your fists. It's basically the plot of Mega Man. The robots have gone bad, and we have to take them out, but they used to be our allies. So, I didn't point it out, but that wall had crack marks in it. And then here's the person to rescue. You can see you rescue the first person. That's basically how you find the secrets. Look for cracked walls. If you've played Zelda, you're going to be good at finding cracked walls, because you get really good at that to find where you need to bomb it, to find stuff. But basically, bro, we are the last remaining member of an elite corps of robots who defended everybody from the virus army. So you can see this one's a little cracked here. And all of our friends have gone bad now. And now we must kill them. Or at least stop them. And I'm always going to be checking. Got the second guy. Okay, that was that sliding and not jumping. That's a mulligan. And because we hadn't hit a checkpoint yet, it sends us back. We get one mulligan. Trust me, that will not happen very often. It really won't. That one was just me grabbing. I literally grabbed the controller wrong and like held down a little bit, so he slid instead of just moving. So when I went to jump, he slid to his death. Hazards are not all just insta-kill. You'll take damage and then like respawn. But because I was low health, I think that's why it just insta-killed me. Was that Mona from WarioWare we just rescued? Probably not. What's a mulligan? A mulligan, a do-over. It doesn't count. The checkpoints, for the most part, I'll probably just heal, because whatever, unless I'm like 2 HP low, I'll just kind of heal. I'm not going to try to be like, I'm going to be a badass and never heal. Like, no, I'm going to, okay, fucking hell. Yo, you can see, so it did like 4 or 5 bars of damage. It's like, you really don't want to fall. You get an arm ride, or a, what do they call that, an arm ride? It's called a Mega Man. Ride armor? Whatever. I think we only get like this like twice in the entire game, though. I don't use the slide a whole lot either, but you'll see when I get a certain something, I'll use the slide maybe a little more for a specific reason, but I'll talk more about that when I actually get said relevant thing. Now, one thing I do need to slow down on is I do need to watch. I'm going to try to not go too fast, because I do need to keep my eye out for all the cracked walls. I don't want to miss the people. I don't want to have to repeat stages if I can help it. So you need to have the mech to make it down here. And then you have to get out. Because otherwise you'll die on the spikes and you won't be able to make it through. Alright, third guy. We have not missed anybody. Yeah, if you notice that I've missed one and I'm just like rolling on past it, I mean, feel free. But as long as I'm like paying attention, it should be fine. It's like here's cracked things. Finding the secrets in this is not hard because, fourth guy. A lot of it really is just kind of crack walls. It's not entirely, but you kind of get good at looking at them. And because we don't unlock weapons in the way we do for Mega Man, they can't hide them really behind anything like that. They need to be generally accessible kind of no matter what. That's kind of the trade-off for not having any actual like Mega Man type abilities, is they can't make use of it in that way. Secrets can only be hidden so much. This, I want to get up this. There we go. Got the 5th guy. It's pretty generous with the checkpoints. You get a good amount of them. You really actually do. Oh, I know why these guys aren't dying as fast as I'm used to. I don't have a certain something that I normally have. I normally can take them out before they get a chance to fire their nonsense at me. I do also, and see, I haven't really been using my burst. I should use it a little more while I'm a little underpowered, so I'll have to try to remember to use it somewhat. Okay, I didn't mean to be gripping the wall there. So, this is one of the other kind of pickups you can get. Every stage has 8 people, as well as a pickup. In this case, this gives me more burst energy. So it's weapon energy, tank. Instead of a heart tank, it's a weapon tank. So it's good to get those. And as you can imagine, there's going to be health ones too. There's 4 and 4. Now, on top of that, there still is another pickup to get somewhere in this stage. We'll get it when we see it. I should burst more. I'm about to burst. It is the only one. I forget what year this came out, but now if they were to make another gravity circuit or something, I'd be totally down. Okay, I shouldn't have been lazy there. Now, because I'm back at the checkpoint, fuck yeah, spend the money. I don't care if the price is going up. Who cares? Like, I'm really not that worried about the money so much. I'm gonna burst into laughter and how terrible you are. Oh. Look at how you're falling into spikes. This is the other thing that is in every stage. This is another palette to color us for to have us paint our armor. And it is more than just cosmetic. There is a purpose to actually painting it because it actually changes your abilities. Now there's one in particular that I'm going to immediately go for. I chose this stage because, well, it's kind of like the first stage you might start with because it's got some of the lowest stats, you know, in terms of difficulty. But the next stage, I'm going to go there because I want to get the armor that I want early. Because of all the ones available, I immediately found the one that I liked. And bro probably won't be surprised at the one I picked once he sees it. They make another one by day 1, I would. I mean, I basically would. Like, they did a really good job with this one. I would 100% be down for more of their stuff. Next person, 1 person remaining. So we got the armor paint, we got the energy extension, we've got 7 out of 8, so just 1 more guy left. Rescue. We've got everything. We won't have to repeat. And you really don't need, I don't think you need to go back to farm for like money. As long as you're killing everything kind of along the way, like, you'll be fine. Now, these guys right here, right in front of the big doors, they're basically always here. It's the end of the level. But wait a minute. I'm still missing a guy, but I know it's near the end. This is the kind of thing I'm not sure how you think of this. It took me just a sec to find this one. I'm like, Check a hole, man. Sometimes it's the holes. There's no real visual indication. You just kind of like start sliding down low and see if you start falling off the screen or not. That's kind of how I did it. You kind of just get used to like where they're going to try to hide stuff. So that one would be probably the easiest one to actually miss just because of what it requires you to do. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought I could break. Can I not break this to get back up easier? Oh, they expect me to go the whole way back normally? Thought that it was, usually they like create a shortcut way to get back faster. I guess not always. Right, that hole isn't very particularly threatening, so sometimes that could be the tip-off. Oh, rare to see you around these parts. Guess that means you're not here for sightseeing, huh? It's nothing personal, Crash. We can't have you collapse these mines. I understand. You have your reasons, and I have mine. Such a bothersome situation, isn't it? I knew you would understand. So, don't think ill of my actions. I don't want to fight you, but I will! You'll see that they have, in the top right, you can see his health. They usually have 2 health bars. They'll kind of like go into their next phase. They kind of also get some super armor and invulnerability. Now look at his health. I basically took half of his health in one go. This is why I'm thinking, am I doing something different? Because if I do Flying Strike, I can hit him multiple times while he's flailing around. I honestly think it makes the game a little too easy when I'm just spamming Flying Strike into these guys. Oh, what a bother. Crash. Don't worry about me. It's better you worry about your own body before it's too late. Crash, no! And then here's his collectible. So see, we don't get a weapon pickup. We just get his symbol. His circuit. Or his whatever. This is Kai, returning to base. Alright, my stats are going to suck a little because I died once. So that just counts as... So, Loiterer! I only got 50 points for my time. Got the enemy count. Took way too much damage, but we rescued everybody. Trying to 100% it fast enough, kill enough enemies, don't take damage, and rescue all 8. You can get all max points, but you really have to know the level, and you gotta fly, baby. Hey, we've got more people. Transmission received. Secure the circuit in the vault. So we get his circuit, kind of what makes him tick. Yes, sir. What powers them. Good work out there. The tremors have stopped. That should teach everyone a lesson. Illegal drillings always keep me up at night. Let me know when you're ready to tackle the next mission. So now, we got some more people in the base, so let's kind of investigate around. This is where they keep all the circuits that we've acquired. At Delta. Oh, beg my pardon, sir. I'm on guard duty here. Can't really afford to talk at the moment. Here, have this chip. Colonel has assigned me to guard the vaults. It's where we are storing any circuits you happen to bring back from your missions. Virus Army can't reach them here, even with a full-on assault. Not that I'd like to see them try. And we've got... somebody else is here for some reason. Right? Nah, totally cool. Never would happen. Never. Got Zeta. Halt. Who goes there? Oh, beg my pardon, sir. It took me a moment to recognize you. It's been a while since I've seen you in person. I'm under direct orders from Colonel to stop anyone who might try to touch the circuit stored here. But I think I can make an exception for you, right? Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going back to sleeping. Sleeping on the job, eh? What is this contraption anyway? This was here even before the virus army first appeared. Was it perhaps prepared for an occasion like this? To prevent any circuits from rebelling? Maybe I should ask Gravity's circuit later. Maybe after I finish my nap. I'm reporting you to the Colonel. You're fired. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but for this, you don't need to beat the time limit. It's just to get more money, which you don't have to care about. Now, I did pick up some new paint. Say, do you see that robed fellow over there? I swear, he has the most peculiar paint job of us all. He tries to keep it hidden under that cape of his, but I can tell that his chassis is severely discolored. Chassis. Wonder how he ended up like that. Chassis? I don't know why I'm questioning that. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But never mind that. Here's a new coat of paint. Here for a new coat of paint, are you? Very well. Stand still, please. So we unlocked Heavy Orange, a powerful orange look that makes the text scroll without me doing anything. That makes you feel heavy and increases hookshot length. Hold down direction to fall faster. Watch what you stomp. Now for the sake of, let's get a paint job. Mix this armor paint? Sure. Thank you kindly. Hold still for a moment, would you? So it actually changes my paint color. So now, you can hear when I press down, I do a stomp thing. But this is not the one that I want. But we'll switch to it just because it's the only other paint we have right now. Ah, you have been busy. I heard you confronted the brake circuit. Every time you beat a new circuit, it is nice to talk to Nega for two reasons. One, he will talk about the circuit that you just fought. And that's where you get some of the lore and stuff. I heard you confronted the brake circuit. Crash always was the relaxed, down-to-earth type. He got along with others well, often listening to others' woes. As such, he often ended up as the mediator when needed. If not for any other reason than his size, he's good at intimidation. Given his softer personality, he didn't like acting tough. But he knew some things required a more brute force approach. Oh, I think that's enough reminiscing about the past. Care to take a look at my wares? As you clear stages, I believe it's going to be just 2 extra burst techniques as you go. So now we have Piercing Drill. Launch a multi-hitting Piercing Drill chain with further reach. Distant Detonation. Launch Hookshot in the held direction with an explosive tip. Oh! For the purposes of... I'm going to buy the Rising Upper. Learn this technique. You'll see it, maybe use it like once or twice. Much obliged. Should be able to afford a part or two for myself with this. Anything else catching your fancy? We'll buy like all of them, maybe by the end or whatever, but for now, I'm just kind of going to buy some of the ones that I would actually maybe use for right now. So that one, of course, makes sense to put on the upper. I like having skills that make sense in the slots. I'm not going to do, like, the down arrow for the up move. It doesn't make sense. It's like Smash Brothers. If you do your up move to get back on the platform by pressing down B, that'd be weird. Well, some characters you technically can do a thing, but it makes sense to have this one on the up. Flying Strike, I charge forward. I put it on the forward one. This is stationary. That can kind of be whatever. Down, it's going to need to be something that makes a little more sense for going down. And see, Coolio kind of agrees. It just makes sense, right? Now, more importantly, though, we got, new people over here. We got the medic here. Ah, back on your feet, Gravity Circuits. I heard you'll be sent out to fight the other circuits, so I would like to make a little request. There's still a fair few bots out there, all in need of a rescue. Should you come across any of them, send them over to this ragtag base we have here. My assistant and I should be able to take care of them, even with our lacking equipment. So now we get his, and... Wondering about your reward for rescuing any bots out there, I presume? For each bot you save, we will award you a rescue token. You can use these tokens to research various chips and boost your performance. Boost your chips, if you will. Oh, why the tokens, you wonder? Don't ask me. It was Nurse's idea. Something about giving you an incentive to be more of a hero, she claimed. It's better to play along. You don't want to anger her. Yeah, I kind of got that impression. Nega's a badass? Hell yeah. He's also a little mysterious. He's all cloaked like this, and he doesn't talk much about himself. Yeah, doing it any other way would say psychopathic. So, Miss Nurse, I got some tokens. Welcome, welcome. Wants to take a look at her stock? Absolutely. Now, let's take a look at what she's got to offer, because guess which one I immediately want? Rey Mysterio. Okay, so we have the Energy Burster, extra burst energy, nice. Air Jumper, jump again in mid-air, reach new heights. So it shows you it costs 8 rescue tokens. We have, at the top, our tokens and money, and the bottom is her cost. So 8 rescue tokens in 2,000. Grip Enhancer enables clinging to walls without sliding down. Can manually descend. Careful now. Light Alloy, reduce fall speed by holding down the jump button. Careful descents. Okay, that's nice. Chain Dasher. Holding the hook shot button enables you to dash up to unstunned enemies. Zoom by. Speed Basher. Gain a protective aura that deals damage on contact while running or sliding. Go bonk 'em. Frame Amplifier. Increase the speed of regular attacks. Speedy strikes. Dodge Slider. Become invulnerable for the duration of a slide. Avoid everything. Underflow Guard. Prevents fatal damage when health is higher than 1. One last stand. Grit. Surge Protector. Drastically reduced damage from environmental hazards. Better chances of survival. Catch Block grants super armor, allowing you to withstand hits without knockback. No pushing around. Emergency Accumulator. Lose burst energy in place of health upon taking non-hazard damage. Last longer. Chain Booster. Increase hookshot attack power and knockback. Hit from afar. Power Extender. Extends the range of regular attacks. Let the winds carry your fists. Magnet Chassis. Automatically picks up drops from enemies and objects. Collect them all. Nullifying Layer. Reduce health loss from incoming non-hazard damage. Safety first. Energy Multiplier. Increases the amount of burst energy you gain. Efficient. Overflow Converter. Convert burst energy to health if burst gauge is full. No waste. Protection Timer. Increase invulnerability period after taking damage. Stay safe. Repair Enhancer. Reduce repair costs and improve health restoration. Efficient recovery. Let's see. So Bro said double jump. Sia says, yo. Hey, Sia. Once got the double jump, kind of forgot about the hook. It's that good. Well, as you'd expect, we are getting Air Jumper. I don't know what you're doing with your life if you are not actively going for the Air Jumper. Yes, it costs 8 tokens. Yes, that's why I want to make sure I get all 8 for the first stage, because I want Air Jumper. Research this chip, and it's never coming off. Now, there's an achievement for beating the game without any of the other chips, so you have to do that playthrough without Air Jumper. I did it! It's possible. It sucks. It sucks not having Air Jumper. You definitely have to use the hook more to help you out, but that's all I need from you now, Missy. And because I guess now we got something from her, she gives us the chip. Air Jumper, immediately going in there. Let's check out the rest of the base, because I think there are other people. Oh, how wonderful. I'm starting to see a bit of life around here. I'm glad. Maybe with time, more will join us too. We've got Mighty. Whew. You're really good at showing up just the right time, Gravity Circuit. I was already ready to resign, and think there was nothing we could do for the bots at the mines. But not only you saved them, you also stopped the place from collapsing. That's some real, mighty fine work. This way, we can restart our mining operations again soon. After you take care of that pesky virus army, of course. So because we did that mining stage, this guy is now here at the base. Looking forward to the day when we can start mining again. If I stay put for too long, I fear my servos will rush shut. Can't even go uncover more of the Ark to pass the time because of the virus army's presence. Then again, I helped out uprooting most of it in the past few years. It's almost entirely unearthed nowadays. Regular soldier guy? Epsilon. Ah, Gravity Circuit, sir. Thank you for the save earlier, sir. Without your help, I'm not sure if I could have evacuated those bots safely. So for that, I salute you, sir. Carry on, soldier. Do you wonder about the huge sign above the entrance to the HQ? To honor your heroism, we adopted the look of your circuit as the symbol of Guardian Corps. That's why you can see the symbol plastered all over the city these days. Hopefully it doesn't weird you out. No, I totally won't let that go to my head. Got data. Not to be confused with Data from Star Trek. The virus army showed up again, huh? That's most troubling. Perhaps if I dig into our data archives, no matter how scattered our records might be, I might be able to find a clue or two about their origins. I just don't remember what this guy actually does. Shh, I'm trying to research here. Cool beans, fucker. Give me your chip. And that's it for now. Double jump. Can't. Don't leave home without it. All right, let's. Because now with the double jump, now it's so much easier to get up here. Not that I need to come up here, but you know. All right, let's jump stage order a bit to get what I want. Salutations, Kai. Here are the available missions. Now, rather than going to just the next power level that's kind of incremented, I am going to the highway stage. Someone has overtaken our automated supply truck system. I'm sure this is the work of that Speedy Bit, one of the rebels. That Speedy Bit. Their name is Bit. One of the rebel circuits. If we don't do anything, we risk losing essential resources. And who knows? They might make more virus army soldiers with the goods. So, go out there and try rerouting those trucks. Good thing you are faster than any of us, because, well, I would hate to run after the trucks myself. He always has to make like some kind of like joke or pun, and Kai always just goes, really, Colonel? Take on this mission? But then he snaps back in, very well, prepare for transfer. I just like this Kai's just the looks he gives. And yes, that's why Colonel is a fun character. But it's like you got like the joke guy and then like the straight man. It's just kind of like their dynamic works. Shift circuit. Shifted into overdrive. Look, not all the jokes are bad. They're just like dad jokes. I don't know. I personally like dad jokes. Yes, they're corny. Yes, they're stupid, but I like them. And Colonel's like the father we never had. Shift into turbo. I know exactly right. It's morphin' time. Now, I could continue to beat all these up for a bit to circuits. I'm not going to. I'll break these because they're there, but I can't be bothered to break all of these. Because you only get, like, a handful, so it's kind of like, eh. If there's, like, a group of them, maybe I'll give it some of this. Now, it's like, okay, you listen to this track. Alright, it's got some good vibes, so it's like, it's a little subdued. I wonder why. Because now we're in the action part of the stage. And remember what I said, always go left. They hide the first guy right behind you. Now, if you fall down, it's just like hazard damage. Falling down there is, you know, not death, but you'll take hazard damage, and if your HP is too low, you will then die. See that warning symbol? That's to let you know that there's like a little overpass hanging thing coming by. You can pass through it, the actual thing itself, not the top part. Those parts, the lower part, you can. Not that top part. So you'll kind of get used to where the height is and just like pay attention when you're on that, because either just get low or get really high. Well, don't take that out of context. Get really high, guys. Or time your jump to get over it. And because we have jumper, or air jumper, it's actually really easy to do that. Oops, jumped right into the bullet. Really easy to jump into the bullet. Having the air jumper for this stage in particular is really nice to be able to kind of shortcut around if you want. You don't have to, but so I'm going to kind of try to go somewhat the normal way. Just so you can see how the stage was like laid out, how they intended. Yeah, I really do appreciate that there's no insta-death. You just take a lot of damage. So there's still encouragement to not fall into hazards, but it doesn't mean just instant death. Even just straight up pits. I wish more games would kind of do that, because instant death is, you know, in Mega Man it does it as part of it, but it's just kind of like, does it really need to insta-kill me? Come on. My feet aren't quite high enough. Hop onto these, and they'll take off. Metal Slug does the same thing. Does it? I haven't played Metal Slug in a while. Keep your eye out for trucks that you can't see. Now, they may want me to get to here a different way, but with Air Jumper, I can kind of circumvent some of the nonsense. And here, actually, you probably needed it for this, or you just needed to hook really, really well. Another energy extension. I'd like a health extension, but, you know, energy's nice too. I don't burst enough to care as much, but I'll try to remember to burst more for you guys, especially for you kick-ass. Since I know you like bursting. I don't know why I'm slipping into Urameshi. Or Kuwabara. Yeah, Urameshi, I'm gonna burst! Also, Urameshi, I'm taking a lot of damage. Urameshi, it hurts to do this voice a lot. Now this is not breakable from this side. You can only break it from the other. You can see the cracks for the red is on the right side, so I need to get over there the right way. Which, I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, I think I remember how. It's not obvious at first, but there is a way to get to there. Burst get longer. You can tell which way this is going to go because the lip of the little thing here is a little taller on the right, so this is actually going left. This is how you get to this. And that's our fourth person. If you like have Air Jumper and you like grapple like really properly, maybe you can make it under, but you don't really have like the room. You have to have maybe like an ability that lets you take like a spike damage or something for free or something like that. Wouldn't Pits instant kill you though? I mean, yes, Pits should, but it doesn't change the fact that it's annoying to die to instant death. It's just, I don't know. Instant death in games, I tolerate it in Mega Man, but that doesn't mean I necessarily like it. I think when it's like a regular Mega Man game and it's not instant death just everywhere, you know, it's like a little bit, okay, in moderation. When you have like setups where it's just instant death is everywhere, I just feel like that's not really like fun challenge. It's just annoying then when you die. Ah, fuck, my feet! I forgot it was coming up. I couldn't remember which one it was going to be, and it is this one. Jump, jump, slide, slide, jump, 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 jump. There was forward momentum. You guys can't necessarily see it, but that's why I couldn't really make the jump proper, because momentum was really kind of carrying there. You need to approach it from the left. Sure you can. More like sure you can't. Hey, no shooting in the back. Fuck you. And this is, oh, I didn't explicitly point it out. This is where you get really good at throwing shit. Kill an enemy, grab him, throw him into the next enemy, kill him, grab him, throw him in. You can literally, like, just chain together a bunch of these throws and just literally, like, keep using every enemy you come across to kill the next one. You actually, like, can just, if they're all in a row, it's actually kind of hilarious how many you can chain in a row without, like, breaking it. Would anybody like some pound cake? I'd like some pound cake. Trying to look carefully, make sure I'm not missing anything. Aha. Always kind of take a peek ahead on this because there might be a car with a dude. Ah! Oh, sorry. I was looking at something. I was thinking about something else, and I wasn't looking at the where the symbol was. I was just noticing that when you do a double jump, I slightly move back to the left, but single jump, I don't think I do from this. I don't know why there's like sometimes some momentum pushing me. Just because I'm double jumping, it's a little weird. Okay, well, that's just my fault for messing that up. I don't know why I'm getting pushed back slightly just for the double jump, but... There's a slight timing to, like, after it goes during, wait a sec, then it's coming through. That's why the timing of it is a little, like, off from where my brain would think it would be. And I was just doing it wrong. Yeah, he holds his arm when he's hurt, like Vegeta. Vegeta. Remember the robot planet, Vegeta? I think it's somewhere right here. Where is it? It was after the second helicopter. Hold on. It's not here. Hey, what's up, Moxie? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss the we still need to grab the paint in this stage. It might be when I actually take this thing across. Yeah, here it is. Well, a person's here, but... That's that. One more person. It's over to the right, I think, here. No, where is it? Where is this paint? Person. Ow. Okay. Ow. Well, that really hurt. It'd be nice if these guys give me a little bit of help when I rescued them, because I'm hurt bad. I think it's top right from here. Okay. It didn't do my burst technique. It just ran straight into him instead. I think I hadn't slightly finished the climbing animation. I don't know if that eats the input or not, but I borked it somewhere. It's fine. The people we collected, though, do still stay rescued, so I don't have to bother looking at them again. Oops, I want to go without the surfboard thing here. Run button keeps my fingers slipping off of the LB, so I keep dropping my run. It's across this. Alright, yeah, it's definitely across this. I'm trying to remember how I get there without... There we go. Right here, okay. Got the paint chip. I want to make sure I wasn't missing that. Perfect. And boss. Oh, no. That is. There we go. I'm about to say. Should be the boss. Those were some cool stunts you pulled there, Kai. Think you could trace your steps back if you can think you could trace your steps back if you catch my drift. No, I can't do that. I'm taking these trucks with me, whether you like it or not. Unless, of course, you show me your moves. Show me your moves! Listen, Bit, we don't have to do this. Nuh-uh. I ain't gonna throw away this opportunity to spar with you. My tires are already pumping. You better not disappoint me. Just remembering how he goes. And I'm trying not to instant annihilate him with the flying punch thing. So I want him to be able to show some of his stuff, at least. Get off my ship. My truck. You can get invincibility frames with animations, so you can use it to save yourself. Ha! Those are some slick moves, yeah? Oh, don't give me that look. It makes me feel uncool. It makes me feel uncool. Why does he throw sonic booms like Guile? Because he did it for America. Sky returning to base. Drink some water here. I'm talking a lot. I like how it shows like the broken, slouch or, slowpoke or whatever it just said there, and it just makes a noise like you failed. It's like, yeah, I know. You have to rub it in. Good work out there. Supply trucks are back on their original routes. Now we don't have to worry about running after them on foot. Let me know when you're ready to tackle the next mission. I don't think I need to ever really come back into this room again. I'm going to just check real quick, see if their dialogue changes, but I don't think it does. Yeah, it's just going to be the same, so I don't think I'm ever coming back in here again. This is just, he never, wakes up. He's just always saying, I'm guarding. But it's worth seeing other people for updated dialogue, potentially. Ah, great to see you in good shape, Master Kai, sir. Whoa, Master Kai. Hey, Pat, we like this already, showing some respect. Kid, you're going places. Master? Oh, what luck. I've always been itching to see you in action. I've heard some stories, but I'm sure they don't compare to the real thing. So, I've decided to become your chronicler. Master Kai, sir. My chronicler? That's a weird word. Chronicler. Yes, I will diligently follow your progress and see how many great challenges I can cross off my list. Wait, challenges? What list are you talking about? Oh, nothing special, really. I may have made a few rumors about you, and, I'm just trying to prove that you are the real deal. Here, let me show you the list of challenges for you. It's the achievements for the game. Pats for Pat. Bonk! So, you can see a lot of them that I already have. Defeat 100 enemies in combat. Show them what you got. 250. I have all achievements done except for 2, which is really only 1 because 1 achievement is get all the other achievements. I hate those kind of achievements. I just feel like they're pointless. If you don't have it, it hurts your percentage. When you have it, it doesn't change the percentage it would have been if it just didn't exist. Anyways, there's only 1 left that I intentionally left to grab. When we finish the game, I'll grab it on stream, and then we can be like, boom, all achievements done. I basically set up a file to make it quick to get. So, I'm not going to worry about those. Oh, now we get this guy's chip. What was he saying now? Ah, great to see you in good shape, Master Kai, sir. Want to take a look at my challenges list? No. Yeah, I've gotten more than halfway through. They're literally all done but the 1. Now, this is why I wanted to go to the highway stage. Oh, well, while the virus army is still up and about, I guess I don't have much to do other than wait here and paint. Oh well, I did it wrong. If nothing else, it helps me forget the dangers lurking out there. But never mind that. Here for a new coat of paint, are you? Very well, stand still, please. Speedy Teal. Shout out to Teal. A swift teal look that makes you move faster and slide longer. Watch where you slip. When I saw this compared to the other ones, it was no contest. Yes, I want speed. Speed is the name of the game, baby. Give me teal and nothing else. Now, technically, there is one armor that I would take over this one, but I won't say yet. For now, we're taking Speedy Teal, and we're basically keeping it for the rest of the game. I'll get the other armor paints and show the descriptions, but I'm not switching. I'm using this because it's part of what's been missing. I need that speed, baby. Ah, you've been busy. I heard you confronted the shift circuit. Bit always was the competitive type, challenging others. Unfortunately for him, being as fast as he was, there really weren't many that could match his speeds. Perhaps because of this, he always urged others to try better. Almost as though he desired to have a rival to race with, no matter how unlikely that might have been. Oh, that's enough reminiscing about the past. He always ended then with that. Okay, look at my wares. He's got the need for speed. Gravity Dash. Charge in place for a moment and perform an invincible dash in the held direction. Screen Interrupt. Perform a series of low damaging slashes that hit enemies on screen. It's decent. It has some good use, and I'm taking it. Much obliged. Before a part or two for myself with this. Anything else? Not for now, nigga. Alright. That I put on my stationery. And I know what I'm going to put at the bottom one when it becomes available. In the meantime, we do have more that we can get here now. Welcome, welcome. Want to take a look at our stock? Now, let's see. What is the other one that I want? Nullifying Layer. Reduce health loss from incoming non-hazard damage. Yes, protecting hazard damage is nice, but more often than not, I'm taking damage from the non-hazards. It's just nice to have this chip. Now, can I afford the other chip I want? Probably not. I should have bought this one first. The Frame Amplifier. Increase the speed of regular attacks. I didn't have this in my original playthrough, but now that I know, of it, I mean, I knew of it, but, now that I've actually, picked it before, I like this one. The other one that I did for my original playthrough was Emergency Accumulator. Lose burst energy in place of health upon taking non-hazard damage. Not only with the Nullifying Layer and this, I gave myself effectively more health, but at the cost of burst. Because I was finding I wasn't bursting a lot, I didn't really care to use too much, so I got this one instead to just last longer. Now, having played more, I don't need this. There are some burst opportunities that are good. I'm going to save up for the Frame Amplifier. Gotta make sure to equip it. And then I'm going to get rid of the energy absorbable because I don't care enough about that later on. Now, you'll notice that now that there's this robot in here, if you actually punch at this, they get upset. Hey, that chamber is fragile. We can't help those in need if you break it. So they get mad. Hit it again. Knock that off already. Just leave it be, alright? You can do it 4 times. There's an achievement for, I think, letting it last, and also an achievement for breaking it. The first time playing, I let it just be. You just get dialogue of them just getting mad at you, and then you have to pay, I think, the nurse 100 bits as penalty to fix it or whatever. I'll let you guys decide if I should just leave it or not. For now, we can come back and punch it more later if we really want to. Oh, how wonderful. I'm starting to see more life. I'm glad. With time, maybe more will join us too. Nope. You break it, you buy it. Anyone else here? Aha, we got someone new. It's Kid. What it stands for, I'm not sure. Ah, Kai. It's so nice to meet you again, my friend. I don't know if you remember me, but you, Bit, and I used to play some ball together every once in a while, even if the other circuits chastise us for it. Stop slacking off, they said repeatedly. Trace in particular used to be on our case all the time. Or maybe she was just teasing us. Who knows? She and Bit seem to be pretty close, after all. I wish things could be as simple as they were back then. Yeah, but what else you got for me, kid? Oh, do you want to play ball with me? Sure. Here you go. Just don't break it, okay? Is there any way to get that chip behind it otherwise? I'm trying to remember, Coolio. If you don't break it, I think by the end game, it might be accessible. I think it's accessible by end game. I don't 100% remember. Kinetic imagination device. Source, I made that up. Oh, you could have fooled me, Coolio. You broke it? Fuck the capsule? Whoa! Rude. It won't be easy getting a replacement while the virus army is still out there. Now, there is an achievement for doing some b-ball and shooting some hoops. Hiya! And like... Oh. Now, there's an achievement for getting 10 successful in a row. If you try to do it normal, it's tough. Trying to like, hiya, and like, try to do it like how you, like that you'd want to. But I'll show you the cheesy way to do it. Or maybe it's the intended way. I don't fucking know. You don't have to get the chip even if you break, you don't get the chip even if you break it. You have to wait till the end of the game. Oh, okay, that's what it was then. So there you go. This is how you do it. Get a little to the left of it, like the left half. Hold up. Now, I like to do it like just as I'm below the ring. Not quite, like there's like a sweet spot. You don't need the double jump, but it's good to kind of just align myself. 4, 5. Oh, too high. But you get the idea. Do that 10 times in a row, and you get the achievement. I've already gotten it, so nothing will appear here. Took me a while to get that one, because it's like, how the fuck do I even get one? It took me forever just to get one, let alone 10 in a row. It's like, all right, there's got to be a way to actually like do this proper, and that's at least one way that you can do it. Maybe there's other ways you can do it too. I don't know. Talk to Kid again for his chip. Oh, here, hold on. Let's see, I'm so speedy. Zoom. Oh, do you want to play ball with me? Hey, where's my chip, kid? Wow, that was so cool. Have you been practicing your aim? You seem to be a much better shot nowadays. Or did you and Bit just let me win all the time? There we go. Thank you, Coolio. Yeah. Fuck you, kid. Yeah, we let you win. I threw your ball away. I threw it in the gutter. Pennywise can have it now. Just kind of kicked it over and over, somehow got it in just one time, though. That's exactly what I did. And then it's like, then you figure out how to actually get it consistently. Okay, because I got the things that I wanted to get, let's just kind of go in threat order. Like, who's like the next lower threat? Close to like this. We have noticed suspicious activity at a nearby hyper metal processing plant. It seems that the place has been overtaken by the virus army. What's worse, it seems like someone has planted some dangerous beam traps. This seems like something the Rebel Circuit Ray could do. If we don't do anything, the various equipment might overheat or even explode. So, go out there and stop Ray from blowing the place sky high. Otherwise, we would need some pretty tall ladders to reach it. Take on this mission. Very well. Prepare for transfer. Now, I don't know how far we'll go before we end up stopping for tonight. Let's just kind of keep rolling. We're going to do at least, like, 4 of the stages. But maybe 1 or 2 past that. I want to make sure that there's enough left for the second because there are obviously going to be end stages and other things for me to show, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. It depends, honestly, on how long these other stages take me. If I play well and don't play like ass, then we'll be fine. If I start making, like, big mistakes, no, then it's a different story. Did I almost say power plant? Ah, whatever. One of them plants. Maybe you finish it tonight, play it all again next week. No. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't trying to rush and had time to comfortably read the dialogue and show off, you know, the good stuff of the game and everything. And try to be somewhat thorough. Now this one should be a pretty obvious thing to come up for, but you think, oh, it was just this. But of course, you know, cracks in the wall. Now this one can be a little annoying to do if you don't have jumper, because you have to use your hook. But because I have jumper, fuck it. I don't even need to use my damn hook practically if I do it right. On top of being speedy with the teal armor. It's like, I've done it with the hook. It's, see, I have to like try to like hit it just right, but whatever, I'm not gonna try. It's air jumper certainly does make you give you the ability to somewhat circumvent some of the challenge that's like intended, but fuck it, I don't care. Eat your own shield. I earned this armor. I'm going to use it. It also makes a part like these, where I'm supposed to hook. Well, I can just jump over it. I use the hook significantly less because I can double jump. There are parts where you have to hook, and I will still do it on occasion, but it's not as necessary. Speed and double jump allow you to really kind of get around really well. It just feels more right playing that way. Right? At one point, you kind of just forgot about the hook because you're just double jumping, so... Like, hey, the hook is great and all, but I just didn't need it as much. I use it a lot more now, though, for throwing shit. This is just awesome to just keep chain throwing into these guys, especially the smaller enemies that don't take a lot to kill. So these rays charge up. Does the beam? It doesn't hurt until it's actually fired. There is an achievement. There basically is an achievement in every stage for clearing it without getting hit by a certain hazard that's present in that one. In this one, it's the laser. Your first time through, you're probably getting hit. But on subsequent playthroughs or when going for achievements, then you'd have to try to get through, which is not hard, just, you know, don't make a mistake. Get through without hitting each of the hazards, which I've already done. I'd say of all the hazards, one maybe I had to, like, retry to do. Like, I goofed at one point, like, had to do it again. Whereas the other ones, once I was focused on what I was doing, it was no problem. Ow! Well, see, there I got hit, so I would have lost the achievement because I was talking and not looking, but whatever, there's health here. Obviously, you're encouraged to be kind of going fast, but I'm looking for a certain something here. How's our people count? We're good. And I didn't show it off, but the teal armor lets you slide basically for like infinitely. You can just straight up hold. Oh, I know what I'm looking for. It's not in this stage. You can just hold it down and just non-stop keep sliding as long as you have room. Oh, this is also a stage that really kind of shows off some of the annoyance about collecting the data chips. They'll drop from the enemies you kill. Certain enemies will be over lava a lot. Now, these guys right here aren't, but there will be other ones that are. If the chip falls in the lava, you just have to try again. You have to kill them again and, like, you know, make the chip appear again. The chip isn't lost forever, but it's like, it's so annoying when they literally just set it up where they're all over the lava. It's like, oh, here's your chip, and it's gone. You literally had, like, no chance to get it. But I had to kill him to get the chip to appear, and he's always over lava. So it's like you have to actively, like, focus to kill and quickly go and grab before it disappears. There's only a handful of enemies that really that's a problem for, but it does exist, and it's just kind of annoying that that's the case. But whatever. As you might expect, keep going all the way. Now this... crouch. It looks like you may not quite fit. Yes, my sprite is technically colliding, but I'm only half as tall now like this. So it's fine, it counts. It's like these guys, they often will be over lava. Not all of them. So I could kill that one and get it maybe here, but there are a lot that get killed and it just drops it. It's just like, damn it. When I was going through to get the achievement for killing all the enemy types, there was one that kept evading me because it kept falling in the lava, and it was it was pissing me off. I had to go super out of my way to make sure it didn't do that. Ow! My footsies! Burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn to the ground, woo! Ow, fuck you! That's right, it's gonna be a whole thing. I'll spend money, what do I give a shit? Finally, we get the health upgrade. Or a health upgrade. Now, in this mode, I believe we're getting the 4 bars. In circuit mode, I think you get 2 for each. Because in circuit mode, even though it makes it so that you can use your health as burst energy, you basically like have to, because I think you get your 2 starting bars of energy, but all of the energy upgrades are replaced as health upgrades. But then each health upgrade only gives 2. So then you still end with the same max HP as a regular playthrough. So the game is like really kind of forcing you to, like, if you want to do burst stuff, yes, you can use your health for it, but you kind of have to, because you never get to unlock more energy for your bursts. So funny enough, though, if you're doing circuit mode, you'll naturally get the achievement for don't get any energy upgrades, because none exist in that mode. Now, this is one of the few times where you have to grapple, you have to hook shot, because you cannot air jumper your way past all of that, unfortunately. I don't think I can... You can't get up down because it's going just way too fast. I know, they're all always allergic to spikes. They never can take it. Because they're all pussies. Fuck you. Alright, one more guy. Ouch. Now, I got the health upgrade. I haven't gotten the whatchamacallit upgrade yet, though. Or the paint. Hopefully I haven't missed it yet. We might have missed it somewhere, only because it's the person, but I think I missed... I had to have missed it somewhere. We got all the people and the energy, but I definitely... There definitely was somewhere I missed. Oh well. I'm gonna have to come back for it. The thing is, if I'm coming back for just that, I can fly past everything else. About time you showed up. I was getting bored. Ray, I'm not here for your amusement. Innocent bots are in danger. And why should I care? Us circuits should be commanding the weaklings, not fighting for them. You disappoint me, Kai. Show me that your gears can still move when it matters. Alright, bitch. I'm trying not to insta-kill him so you can actually see his pattern for a bit. And what he can do. Because now he's dead. Gimme your chip. Ha. Good. Very good. However, your fight isn't quite over yet. You better prepare yourself. Heh. One last. And he dies. Ray, call Egon. Hold on a sec, guys. Alright. Get a little too hot. Too hot to handle. Good work out there. That should keep the furnaces from overheating. Could have used some of that extra heat to warm up my office. Oh well. Let me know when you're ready to tackle the next mission. Do you ever say anything new? Want to say challenges? No. Oh, we did get the paint. I guess I must have not known when I grabbed it. We grabbed it somewhere and I didn't recognize it. So good, we don't have to go back. Hot-headed red. A burnt red look that enables the use of float beam. Activate by holding down attack when performing a dive kick. Temper your anger. Ah, you've been busy. I heard you confronted the optic circuit. Ray always was a bit of a hard-headed type, valuing punctuality above all else. By his own admission, he wanted to lead the other circuits, but because of his short fuse, the others never gave him that chance. Even then, it was hard to argue with his results. All projects under his command were always on time. That's more than what could be said for the others. Function overload. Overload your systems for an extra air jump and speed, but take more damage. Now that's probably excessive. I don't think you really need that, but I mean it's there. Cool. Does that mean I can get an extra air jump? I can triple jump. I guess for for speed running, that's actually probably really good. I bet you can do some crazy stuff with that. Erupting beam. Fire a beam with heavy knockback. I took this one before and I put it on my down, but I'm not taking it here. Well, you don't want to take more damage. It's a trade-off. You take more damage, but you get more speed and an extra jump. That's huge for mobility. Now, give me that frame amplifier. Thank you for your patronage. Anything else? You might be interested in anything else? No. Energy absorber, fuck off. These are basically the three I'm gonna stick with. I have no need of getting other chips. I'll buy other ones later, but for right now, I'm just using these three. Faster punches, damage reduction from non-hazards, and double jump. What more do I need? Hello? Fix. Ah, so good to get away from those beam traps Optic Circuit had laid down. It was like the Optic Circuit was trying to make us run laps around the place. Nothing wrong with making sure your servos are in working order, but there's a limit to everything, yeah? Instead, we could all learn a bit from the Wave Circuit's example. Although she was in charge of communications around here, she always had a playful, relaxed flair to her manners. That's the sort of attitude I like to get behind. Such a shame that things have to be the way they are now. Now, how do you get a chip from Fix, you ask? Well, it's tied to an achievement as well. Oh, how do you do, Gravity Circuit? Seems like you still got your work cut out for you, but when was the last time you had the time to rest your servos? If you'd like, you could join me and relax a bit. It's the least I can do for you, after you saved me. Huh, relax. Now, it's a little hard to tell this is how you do it, but hold your burst button after having that conversation, or press it, and you'll sit down. No other time do you do something like that. And then she throws her chip out. And after a moment, I think my guy will get up. There we go. And that's how you get the chip. You have to relax by pressing burst near her. Except for now I'm stuck again. Get me out of here. Took me a bit to figure that out. I didn't realize, I was like, how do I get your chip? And it's just like, okay, well, you just gotta find a way to interact with them or complete what it is like they want done. In this case, They wanted you to relax. You might be able to just sit forever, yeah. There's no point to it, but yeah, you could. Alright, suppose you could. Salutations, here are the available missions. Alright, so we are good. Oh, you can also see, if you look back, it shows you for every stage you've done. Obviously, it shows you the 8 out of 8, but it does also show you the other pickups you've gotten. So you can confirm that you're getting everything if you know they exist. You might not know at first that there's health upgrades and all that, but once you find one, inevitably, then you're going to be like, ah, okay, they're in every stage. So let's move on to just the next level in power. We'll say, nah, this one, give or take. The city's main power plant has been seized by the virus army. If that wasn't bad enough, the Rebel Circuit's cable has been sighted in the area. With him around, there is a risk he might destroy the main generator. We ourselves can survive with our backup generator, but the city streets would look awfully dark during the night. Now, that wasn't so much of a pun. It would look awfully dark during the night. Well, yeah. That's probably the least pun of all of them. And the music fades out if you sit long enough. I think I might have done that myself. Yeah, it's just kind of like, it's a nice little, like, detail. It kind of encourages you to just kind of, like, try to interact with the world and the people. If for nothing else, for the achievements. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing to the left, but it's always worth checking. Ah, okay, yeah, it's this stage. Alright, so this one has 2 gimmicks. You have these electric barriers, which will block your way. You'll just take damage, I think, if you touch it. Press these, they're disabled for, I don't know how many seconds. And then the other thing, you have these, that thing that it's on, these surfaces. When they get electrified by those green attacks, they'll zap you for some damage. I forget for how much, but you can either just not touch it during that, or try to quickly kill the enemies before they have their chance to spawn their green nonsense. I recommend, once you get good at the game, just kill them before they release their nonsense. Now these you can't attack. This is when you just have to time it and avoid. I mean, it's a nice little gimmick. It gives the stage what it is, but it's just like, sometimes it's annoying. It's like, you just get snagged barely by one. Oh, gee, I wonder if there's anything behind. They do hide quite a few of, quite a few of, you know, finds, like, just out in the open. They're gonna give you a couple of gimmies. That one, of course, is just very obvious. This is definitely one of the stages that I, like, practice just kind of zipping through, because the achievement for this stage is, as you can guess, again with the hazards, try to make it through the entire stage without getting, without touching this green zap stuff. This, I think, was the one that I had to try a second time. Like, all the other ones I got, like, first try. This one, I failed towards the tail end of the stage. Just barely got nicked. And I was just like, are you kidding me? And you have to, like, start over. And it's just like, ugh. Now, here we got the armor paint. And then, look. It's the sign that, I forget what her name is, was talking about. Because this was the environment that she was in when she described when she, was doing that. For 1 HP, yes, I will pay 100 bits. $100. Ah. It's 2. So look at me. Whee! So you can just, with the teal armor, I don't have to press it. I can just, whee! Just infinite slide. Ow. I don't really care too much about that, but it's just kind of nice to not have to go slide, slide, jump, 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 jump. Exactly. You just, you know, the thing is though, it's not faster than your run speed, I'm pretty sure. I think they're equal, which is good that it's equal, but you'd think sliding would actually be faster. If sliding was faster, I probably would have been doing it more. Because let's see here. If I run, it goes zoom. And if I go zoom, see, it's the same. You're just as fast whether you're sliding or running, I'm pretty sure. It would have been cool if it gave you a little bit more speed, then I'd be more encouraged to use it that way. So I need to remember, I did get the armor, so I just need the main health or energy upgrade. Because there's no indicator in my menu if I've grabbed the armor or the fuck you have a huge ass enemy in your face, or the paint. I wish that there was. I wish that there was an indicator so it would be easier to like track as you're going. Yes, like Twitch bits. Oh, this was where I got snagged. I just ever so slightly timed one of the jumps wrong, because there's a little bit of a delay for how long it lasts after it's touched, and I just barely got snagged on it, like towards the end somewhere, I think, or something like that. It was like one of these sections, something like that, and I was just like, God dang it. It's like as closest to the Yoku blocks as you get in this. Ow, he shot me into the thing. Fuck you, you get in there. Basically, the slide and hook are unnecessary. Got it. I wouldn't necessarily say unnecessary, but I will say, if you want to have like some gripes with the game, you could say, oh, they could give you like better use out of that. But at least with the hook shot, there are a couple of different like things that you can buy in the chips or whatever abilities to make changes or make it better. Whereas the slide, I think, doesn't really get much for it. All right, now I'm being a little lazy, just kind of taking damage. Did I not die from that? Wow, how does that not kill? Nonsense. Just knock his own shield right into his face. Fuck that guy. So this is the kind of thing where the screen interrupt, because it can hit so many things on screen, can be good. It doesn't do like a ton of damage, but it's nice for just like a big, like, kind of hit everything. Or just kind of clear the path, especially of like weaker enemies. I don't think I picked it on my original playthrough. I think I did. And then I kind of looked closer at it and I realized, oh, you know what? That's actually one that I would kind of like to use. Oh. Yeah, and also, it looks cool. And look, at the end of the day, isn't that also what matters? Looking cool. Who's that one guy that we faced? You know, he knew what it was all about. He wanted to look cool. Ow! Well, that didn't look very cool. Also, another energy upgrade, man. Where's the health upgrades? I want more of the health upgrades. I don't really care as much about the burst ones. Right. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, this one, this is one spot, the one spot in the game where I have to stop running, because it messes up the height of grabbing these ledges. You want to corner grab your way up. You can ninja your way up, just like ninja hopping or trying to jump on the platform, but it's a little awkward. It's just better to do that. But to do that correctly, you need to stop holding the run button. Otherwise, hold the run button at all times. All right, and that's all the people. Hey. I love that you can pick this big ass thing up and chuck it too. At first, when I didn't know you could actually pick these guys up. It's just hilarious because they're like the biggest enemy you basically run into, the ones that you can throw. I said be cool. I'm sorry. I'm trying. The run speed should be the default speed, and the slide is kind of unnecessary. I think if they were to do more, just make the slide more useful. I wouldn't say take the slide out. Give me more reason to use it. You can use it for dodging, yes, but I just felt generally there was less need to do it. I don't know. So, you finally came. Cable. Step away from the main generator. The city needs it. That worthless town? What exactly do you wish to power there? The Guardian Corps' pathetic defense systems? Giving me the cold shoulder, huh? Very well. Let's get on with it. I'm gonna give him the cold shoulder. I do like that this boss fight does play off of the gimmick that you've been learning and practicing, you know, in this whole stage is these things, you know, whatever he touches will then generate green. Of course, I could just ignore that and just hit him with a fucking flying strike and not worry, but, you know. Like, seriously? I can flying strike this guy twice and just combo, dead. For being like one of the guys that shows up that you actually talk to, it's almost like I wish, you know, he did a little more. It's like, oh, I'm Cable. Oh, ow, ooh, ow. I'm letting the fight drag on just so he can kind of get to do stuff because look at his health. He's going to die. You're going to die, Cable. I'm going to give you an uppercut to do it too. Shoryuken, I missed. Fuck, I thought he was going to go up. Oh, he's invulnerable during that. You can't hit him during it. Shoryuken. And then you crouch for teabagging. I should do it over his corpse, though. Stay with me, brother. Bleh. So be it. The generator is yours. It doesn't matter what you do with it. You can take this generator and shove it in your ass. Ugh. I don't know if this game would ever actually get a sequel. In terms of it being good enough to get a sequel, I would say absolutely. But, I mean, I don't know. It's more so the creators. Do they care to make a sequel? Or just leave it be the one and done, let it be its own thing, and that's it? Not everything needs to have a sequel. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the name of the company that actually made this, but, you know. Because I don't know if they're actually working on anything or have made other stuff since. Ooh. Colonel, you alright there? He did a little shaky shake. Ugh. Colonel? Sir? Is something wrong? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just some old servos acting up, I think. Alright. If you say so, sir. I mean, Colonel is older than a lot of us, probably. What's the matter? Your old rusty bolts having trouble? Good work out there. Power plant is now safely back under our control. Now the citizens do not have to worry about working in the dark. Let me know when you're ready to tackle the next mission. Unk. How fast I can punch! Didn't want to get sued by Capcom. Nah, they do enough of their own thing. Not gonna get sued by Capcom. So you can see, she has her her easel here now. I see you were busy at the power plant earlier. Her easel, what is it? Is that what it is? Easel? Is that what that is? The thing you put your paintings on, right? Right? Or is that what's the thing you hold called? I don't know. You have my thanks. The deeds allow me to go and retrieve my work. It doesn't belong here, but at least I can now finish it in peace. As soon as inspiration strikes again, anyway. But never mind that. Here for a new coat of paint, are you? Very well. Stand still, please. So that we unlocked Electrifying Green, a shockingly green look that makes you release bolts of energy with attacks when static shocks aren't enough. It's not bad. You do some punches and some bolts will fly out, but would I trade that over speed? Nah. Ah, you have been busy. I heard you confronted the power circuit. Cable always was a bit of a loner, keeping his distance. Whether it was pride or arrogance, he preferred to do things alone. was all about doing things his way. His way this, his way that. Even when there was nothing particularly special about his methods. At times, he could even be called a workaholic, if it meant he didn't have to spend time with others. Oh, don't mind me reminiscing about the past. Care to take a look at my wares? What you got now? Current arc. Release balls of energy in an arc. Burst spark. Stay in place and create a damaging sphere for a short duration. Now, I was questioning it, and I'm pretty sure it's the case. I think the ones he unlocks are tied to the stage you beat. In fact, looking at it, it might even be the placement of the people you're beating. Because the ores was here, we've beaten this guy, and we just beat Cable who's on here. These two. They might actually be, oh, also, my memory is still a bit foggy. Come back later, will you? I think it's directly tied, as opposed to it being random, or when you beat one guy, you always unlock these two abilities next. I think it's tied to. I never particularly paid attention, but I think that's the case. Still doesn't have the other ability that I'm looking to buy. And for you, I don't really need any of the other things. We'll buy more later. We'll buy the rest later. I just don't need them right now. That is how it works, and it makes sense if it would. We don't always get a person, I guess. I guess the thing to get there was her easel, so that's what changed. She has that, which gave her new dialogue, because there's no new people here. They're basically the equivalent to the Robot Master abilities. Okay, that's a good way to look at it, because, again, we're not getting direct abilities by beating anyone, which, again, is also why they can't hide stuff behind the fire skill, the ice skill. You don't get those. They could hide it behind a burst ability, but a lot of abilities don't have, like, anything uniquely, like, game-changing in that way that, like, oh, it's a fire ability that now lets you open up this kind of pathing. It's not designed that way. And that's okay. It doesn't have to try to mimic Mega Man exactly. And I don't know how it is in Mega Man Zero. I mean, maybe, again, I never actually finished it, but... Alright, we've taken down 4 guys. We've been going for about 2 hours. Alright, that's not too bad. We're going to do at least another guy or 2, probably. But I would say no more than that, because then I want to leave the rest for next time, and then to be able to show some other stuff as well. Who is next on the docket? You've got some high map, but mid-power. He's the highest. His power is higher. Let's go to the city center and prevent damage. Oh, it's this stage. Large speakers have been installed all over the city by the virus army. They are emitting loud, deafening blasts, trapping civilians, whatever. Civilians all over downtown. If that wasn't enough, a giant billboard depicting Medley has also appeared. Just as playful as ever, she's clearly toying with us, inviting us over. Normally we would ignore such distractions, but civilians are at risk. So, go out there, put an end to her little stunt. And when you see her, could you get her e-signature for me? I'm a big fan. You piece of shit. Wait, before you die, can I get your signature? Do your favorite next. She's your second favorite. Oh, shut up. Wait, circuit. I don't know who my favorite stage or even circuit would be. I didn't actually ever think about it. So this one, you can see these little speaker things. If you're touching them when they sound off, you'll get damaged. And the achievement for the hazard one in this is don't get hit by that ever during the stage. Generally easy enough to do. I didn't find this one to be a problem. Especially if you've got jumper and all that. These guys, these blue guys going around, they're one of the ones that would often kill on the edge here, and then it would fall into the spike and I'd lose the data chip. And it's like, you son of a bitch. Oh yeah, so this one, when you walk on these, after a second, they'll spring you up. Now I have jumper, so I really don't need for any kind of help like that, but they will help boost you in certain parts where you kind of would need it. At least that's the intended way to do it. But see, with jumper, I can just be like, I don't need to, but I'll try to not jump past everything. Kind of lets them do like an at least initial bounce for me, maybe. I guess this is probably the closest to actually true, like, mimicking the Yoku block nonsense. Oops. Ow. Oh no, my achievement's gone. I already have it. You can see on the walls where these things are going to pop out. You can see, like, there's a little symbol on it etched into it. So you can see it ahead of time, but most of the time I'm just kind of like flying along and it's like, whatever. It's fun to chuck an enemy from downtown all the way down and hit the guy down here. Oops. Oh, wow, I was standing on this. That's awesome. You can actually stand on the side of a spike. Wild. Music kind of reminds you of Mega Man 7 instrumentation. Heck, even the look of this makes me kind of think of, oh, whose stage is it? Springman's? Oh, speakers, oh no. No, the chip! See, the chip fell into the spikes. Yeah, piece of shit. This was one of the enemies, one of the few ones that I was missing when I was trying to get all the chips for everyone, and that's why I didn't have the chip, because it was always falling in shit. Whatever, it's fine. Rescue you over there. I will say, I understand it's the point of the game mechanics, because they're just there for you to rescue. But I do think it's kind of silly. The guy's just standing there. It's like, help. It's like, help what? You're not trapped. Get your ass moving, buddy. So then the other gimmick of this stage are these platforms that raise up. Sometimes they'll try to raise you up into danger. Danger, danger. Ah, high voltage! Oh, I was facing the wrong way! This is the one where I gotta slow down a little bit and kind of look. It's a little hard to see the cracks in these walls, especially if you're going fast. It's the one that I had to like kind of slow down. Oh, wrong platform. Slow down the most for, because it didn't stand out to my eyes as easily. We haven't missed anybody. Ow, son of a bitch. I didn't see that. I do like that for a lot of the enemies. You can knock back their nonsense, whether it's just like a thing they're shooting or the actual like physical things being knocked at you. You either knock it back or you can at least like deflect or destroy it. As opposed to like, oh, it's an energy beam stuff and like none of it's blockable, like you have to like dodge it. It's like, no, you can actually just punch a lot of it out of your way. Ow, fuck! I got wombo comboed. Give this son of a bitch what for? Ow. You thought it was tack and the power of Juju? Not quite. Attack and the Power of Juju was a good game, wasn't it? I never played it. Right? Don't people generally like that game? Hey. Fuck. Donut has the power of Juju. I was gonna say, yeah. Hey, Donut! Nope, there it is. It was somewhere. Ow! Shit! Don't jump after it's already bounced me. Or just ignore it all. It's a doggy! You can even see the symbol down there is a little different. We rescued a doggy. Ow, and then we ran sideways into a spike. Gotta rescue the doggy. You know, all the people you don't necessarily have to rescue, but the doggy, if you don't, what's wrong with you? Oh, this is the one that's easy to miss. Right here below us, you see how the wall's actually a little cracked down there? Now, it's not a destructible, but it's a clue. Yeah, as Kick-Ass is pointing out, because I recognize it. And you know why I recognized it? Because of these, these here. It's easy to miss this, but if you do this, another slide down is in. See, that one had a very obvious. Okay, very obvious is not the word. That one had an actual indication. Hey, go down here, as opposed to that other one we talked about early on that wasn't as obvious. Because then with this, you can break this. I remembered that one of these broke as a shortcut to get back to where you were. Yeah, that one I'm not surprised that you would miss. I probably missed it my first time. And then just hunting in the stage, you know, trying to look at everything, then I found it. Most of the eyes I'm just kind of ignoring because of all the things in here, the eyes are the thing I care to care. Are the things that I care the least to actually kill. A lot of the other enemies I'll fight, but the eyes, it's like I'm just gonna run past you. I don't need to be fighting you. They are annoying though. You get the little pot shots like that on you. It's like fuck. Ow, son of a bitch. Oh, got your chip. Now I've got your power. Okay, I respawn. What the hell? And we got all the people. Get the upgrade. Here it is. Okay. This should be the armor paint. Ah, yes. Now that I could just largely do with the double jump, but... Alright, got that. And that should be it. Take your ass in with me. Aw, except for I can't go through the door with this. Hiya! Makes him look like he's DJing. Hell yeah. Alright, wave circuit. I think the only female circuit of the bosses. What's this? Did my performance lure in a fan? Oh, how exciting. Would you like to get my e-signature, handsome? Actually, yeah, Colonel wants it. Can I get that before I kill you? I wish it were that simple, Medley. Those speakers of yours need to go. Always a killjoy, aren't you? Always acting so high and mighty, without a spark of joy in you. You really need to let go and have some fun sometimes, you know. So, how about a dance? Handsome. Waifu circuit. Ow. That's right, okay, she creates the sound waves and gets super lazy, you'll just keep getting hit a lot by them. Pow! Right in the face. Now she does double waves. Pow! Right in the kisser. show off some of her stuff before I inevitably punch her lights out. I'm gonna kill you in the cool anime way. Oh shit! First another punch, and then we do it like a badass. Hiya! There might be an achievement for finishing a boss with a burst technique. I think there is. Did you like my performance? No, it sucked. Left you speechless, huh? How very flattering. I hope it was a worthy distraction. But the signature! Hey, what's up, Johnny? Do the speakers she spawn count for the achievement? No, they do not. So the way the achievement works is you get it upon entering the boss room. When you come in through the door, the achievement will trigger if you've gotten it. Boss fights do not count for the green electricity, for the speakers there, because you get it upon entering. They only intended it for the stage, not the boss. Which I think is nice. Requiring it for the boss too would kind of suck, considering a lot of the other ones don't have anything to do with the hazard in the boss room. Good work out there. The speakers throughout the city have gone quiet. Those tunes were pretty catchy, but it had to be done. Let me know when you're ready to tackle the next mission. No signature. Sorry, Colonel. She's dead. And I killed her. Let's take a look at our ill-gotten gains. Ah, yes. Look at all these circuits. They're mine. I do want to see if anything changed after 4. No, and I don't think you're any different either. Nope. You never change. Just like war. War never changes. I always have to stand to the left of her to talk to her. I guess maybe because of the portraits. No, we don't. We talk from the right for Nega, don't we? I don't know. Coat of paint. What did we get? We got Playful Blue, an energetic blue look that turns your jumps into damaging pirouettes. How very dizzying. Okay, you basically top man spin every time you jump, which is cool, but nah. Again, not getting rid of the teal. I'm not switching off of teal, but we are gonna at least just read each new one that we unlock. Ah, you've been busy. I heard you confronted the wave circuits. Medley always was the playful type, fooling around on the job. Her primary duty was to handle communications, but she just couldn't help herself from putting on a show every so often. This often led to work getting done slower, as you might expect. Not that anyone minded. Her cheery spirit was hard to stay mad at. Cheer up! No need to be so glum, she would always say. Oh, I'm just reminiscing about the past. Care to buy shit? Cycle kick, steerable spin kick, hits nearby enemies without launching. Surface render, slam the ground below and create damaging geysers. Let him sleep. No, there's no sleep till Brooklyn. Doggy. It's Amadeus. Oh. Aren't you the cutest? Now, much like with her sitting down, if you do your burst near the doggy. Who's your good doggy? Who's your good doggy? Oh, it's a good doggy. Oh, you give me a chip. He pooped it right out. Oh, I think if I don't press anything, we'll just pet the dog forever. Which I must say is quite the life to live, but we must move on, doggy. But thank you for the chip. Doggy needs a friend, don't you think? Maybe we'll find one. Now, we haven't done it this whole time, but here, let's go check out Alf here. Ah, it's you. I've added your latest findings in compendium research. Here's what we know so far. We know jack shit, because you ain't been spending your money. We've got 22,000 bits. Look at all these datas that we haven't bought. Let's go nuts. Research. I've got it. It unlocks more shit. I'm not going to read each. But we're just going to go, oh, because after you did the one time, it's like, okay, Shielded Soldier, Virus Engineer, Virus Wrecker, Virus Cannoneer. You know what, actually, I might read this for the sake of completion. So if I'm going to do that, let's do that more towards the end. I'll at least reveal all the ones that I've gotten. I don't have to 100% it for this playthrough. I'll try to get every chip, but for other chips that like fell in the lava, I'm not going back for them. We'll get most chips. Now, do we go one final stage? It's gonna leave a little less for the next time, but Kick-Ass, you said you had a favorite stage. You want me to do it now or next time? Also, Coolio, if you have any opinion, you can feel free to weigh in if you'd like. No need to if you don't want. If you want to say, do one more, I'll do one more. If you think, uninstall the game, I'll probably say no, but, you know, thanks anyways. I have to 100% it. Look, I have a save file that is 100%ed. Worst case scenario, I could show you that, but on stream here, I don't feel the need to do it right here for that. Gravedigger's a favorite, but there isn't too much for the game, so maybe save it to finish for tonight. As long as it gets done. It'll get done, Coolio. Yeah! Taste my fast fist of fury! Pow! Flying strike! Come on and slam! And welcome to the jam! Hiya! Oh! I left her! Wait! Oh, I think it was spitting out burst energy for me. You gonna give me burst energy? Oh, there we go. Nice. I was gonna say, take some of this, take some of this, some of these, some of these. Oh, nice. It actually truly finishes it all. Well, because in that case, then maybe we should leave it. How many stages do we have left? We've got 3 stages left, and then, of course, final stages, and some extra bits to show you, and we'll unlock my final achievement towards the end as well, so maybe we will leave it here for tonight. You can repeat the intro stage here. There's no pickups, I guess for practice, for farming money, technically for helping you for some achievement stuff you could. It's nice that you can redo it, because a lot of Mega Man games, right, especially like the X games, you never get to replay the intro stage. But here you actually can, which is good for the purposes of collecting everything you need to get for whatever purposes. Real quick, let me check. Her stock never changes. We'll buy more of these later, too. I'm only ever checking Nega's upgraded stuff just because at this point, hold up. Got any bits for any knowledge? Who has the freaking ability? Oh, wait. Oh, it has the names. Wait a minute. It has the names of them. He just doesn't tell you the actual, like, thing. Okay. Alright, I know who has the ability I'm looking for. Oh, crap. You can even see. Wait a minute. Why can it... Did I miss this at first? It's showing you which boss has it. I guess it always showed it, huh? And it just never actually... I never actively paid enough attention to that, if it always showed that. I thought that it didn't even show the names of anything, too, but I guess I was wrong. Anyways. Let's go to... title screen. Spoilers! Always save and quit, just in case. It is fun playing this game, even if I've been spamming through it. Like, it's just, I think what really makes this game good is it feels good to play. The controls are tight 98% of the time. Occasionally, you feel like you slip up when you really maybe shouldn't have, but like, it feels good, and when you get good at it, it's fun to fly through. I was having a lot more fun in some ways doing multiple playthroughs, because once I started getting good at the game, it's just like, you're constantly running, grab the enemy, throw, ninja jump, blah, blah, blah. Taking little damage. I'm not going to say no damage, but much less than my original playthrough, for sure. It feels good to play. If you're a fan of Mega Man, or especially like the Mega Man Zero, I feel like you really will enjoy playing this game. It does feel good. Just like Preparation H on the whole. You do just got to get comfortable with it. I am more comfortable with this for now. If I would have showed you guys my original playthrough, it would have been sloppy. I mean, not the worst, but it's just like, I had to redo some of the bosses for sure. Which, on that note, I think you have infinite lives. I don't think you have to, like, retry. I'm pretty sure. Which I think is a good change. I know in a Mega Man you have your lives, but it's just like, just fucking let me keep trying till I beat the boss. Come on. Why do I gotta go through the stage again? Who gives a shit? But you don't really get anything like E-tanks and all that to help you out, so you gotta get good. Yeah, infinite lives, okay. I think it was a good decision for this, but... Alright. That is going to be it for tonight. No lag tonight. I'm really wondering if that Sunday was just a one-off fluke. I'm trying to be cautiously optimistic, but I don't want to get burned again. But I have yet to need to use this. One-off? Maybe. Anyways, whatchamacallit? Next week, Toad Tuesday goes on a little bit of a break again. I just put up the third part for FC2. New LP starts, as I had mentioned, because it's the beginning of December. New LP. It is a sequel to something that I have played, but that could be quite a few different things. So that'll start on Monday. And next week, regular day, Thursday, regular time, 5:30 Pacific so far. We'll finish Gravity Circuit, and then we'll move on to something else. I do think soon enough, I'm going to have to try to get used to shifting back the starting time again. In particular, just... We've also seen the time doesn't always necessarily matter. We've had internet issues even during the mid-hours as opposed to the 9, 10 o'clock time. So this 5:30 earlier start won't last forever. I want to move it back to 6:30 to line up also where my brother does it. Not because he does it there. It just kind of works out nice if we're at the same time, and I generally prefer the 6:30, but... I know that's not as good for East Coasters, but I need, this was temporary. This was to get me through Febtoberfest, and we're past that now, so I do need to shift it back. I'm thinking maybe beginning of January, like maybe at the beginning of the new year. Maybe at the start of the new year, that's when we shift it back. Just thinking out loud. I don't know. I'll let you guys know for sure. Hey, look, Donut's still awake. Oh, wait, we're on holidays right now, though, huh? Yeah, we're on holiday, because tomorrow's Saturday. Kind of makes more sense you're awake. Shows the tutorial. I did. Oh, you might have missed that. Did you miss that, Captain N? Because you were still whatchamacalliting. I showed it in the beginning. I started off with that. We're not going to move it back to 7. 6:30 would be the time I move it back to. But anyways, we're rambling at this point, so let's go ahead and stop it here while the internet is good. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Bro, Donut, Cowboy, Sia, Coolio, Captain N, Kickass, Moxie, Alexander, Johnny, Paul. Shout out to On Fire, who I know is a big fan of this game as well as Piggy. Like I said, new LP starts on Monday, and we'll finish this game up next Thursday, and then we'll have 3 streams left in December. Christmas Day lands on Thursday. I think I'll still stream that day. I'm planning to. Christmas Eve I wouldn't. Christmas Day, I think it'll be fine. I don't know. I'll know for sure when we get there. I'll let you guys know. But anyways, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thanks, guys, for coming out. I'll catch you guys later.